Hello, everyone. Okay, continuing our theme, modality in Russian. We are on lesson 87. This time, this is about constructions of ability, recommendation, and various degrees of certainty. Ho, ho, ho. It sounds interesting. I enjoy varying degrees of certainty with varying degrees of certainty. Okay, so we have a dialogue here. As usual, I'm not going to read the opening text here, but you can read it if you'd like. So this is a dialogue between a парень and a девушка, a guy and a girl. Let's see what the guy and girl have to say to each other.
Девушка, я вижу, что у вас тяжелый багаж. Давайте я вам помогу.
Спасибо, но я сама в состоянии донести свои вещи.
Девушка, я вижу, что вы не в силах даже поднять его. Давайте помогу. Бесплатно.
Вероятно, молодой человек, вы плохо слышите. Я сказала, что мне по силам справиться одной. До свидания.
А вы знаете, что девушкам не следует поднимать такие тяжести?
Ладно, если вы так хотите мне помочь, пожалуйста.
Вы меня извините, но что там внутри?
Это не вполне корректный вопрос, и вам не следует этого знать.
Ну а если не секрет, почему чемодан такой тяжелый?
Там книги. Я приехала поступать в аспирантуру и привезла с собой все книги.
Понятно. До свидания. Всего хорошего.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, why the guy suddenly changed his mind, but okay. Or why she suddenly changed her mind, for example, for that matter. But okay, so the парень, the guy says,
Девушка, я вижу, что у вас тяжелый багаж. Давайте я вам помогу.
Girl, I see that you have heavy baggage. Come, I will help you.
Спасибо, но я сама в состоянии донести свои вещи.
So, я сама в состоянии. Thank you, but I myself am in the ability to take my things or bring my things with me.
Девушка, я вижу, что вы не в силах даже поднять его. Давай.
So, he says, не в силах даже поднять его. So, girl, I see that you are not in the strength to even lift them. You don't even have the strength to lift them.
Давайте помогу. Бесплатно.
Let me help you, or let me help you for free.
Вероятно, молодой человек, вы плохо слышите.
Вероятно, молодой человек. Verily, young person. Вы плохо слышите. You hear badly.
Я сказала, что мне по силам справиться одной.
Что мне по силам справиться одной. I said that I am in the strength, or I am of the strength, to do it alone.
До свидания.
Goodbye.
А вы знаете, что девушкам не следует поднимать такие тяжести?
But do you know that girls should not lift such weight? Do you know that girls should not lift such weight?
Ладно, если вы так хотите мне помочь, пожалуйста.
Okay, if you so want to help me, please.
Вы меня извините, но что там внутри?
Please excuse me, but what do they contain?
Это не вполне корректный вопрос, и
Это не вполне корректный вопрос. So that is, let's see, what is не вполне? Let me just quickly see, how exactly do they translate не вполне? Because I want to make sure that I get the... I mean, basically, it means that's not a correct question. So he asks, what do these suitcases contain? And she says, that's not a correct question. I'm trying to figure out exactly what не вполне by itself should mean, because it's kind of important, because it's one of the things we need to fill in. Let me just see. Because pol means half, so if she's saying like it's not in half a correct question, okay, it looks like it means not quite. So I guess she's saying that's not quite a correct question.
Вам не следует этого знать.
So that's not a correct question, and you should not know it, basically. So you should not know what's inside the suitcases.
Ну а если не секрет?
Well, and if it's not a secret,
Почему чемодан такой тяжелый?
why is the suitcase so heavy?
Там книги.
There are books.
Я приехала поступать в аспирантуру и привезла с собой все книги.
I am going to graduate school to study, and I brought the books, all the books with me.
Понятно. До свидания. Всего хорошего.
I understand. Goodbye, and all is well, or wish you all the best. I'm wondering why she suddenly changed her mind. Like, she was very adamant that she can do it herself, and then she said, okay, if you want to help me, then do it. And then it seemed like he was trying to get closer to her, and then at the end he just says, okay, goodbye. Maybe he is not interested in intellectual women. I don't know. Who knows? Let us not assume too much. Okay, so here we have... just looking at the picture here, it appears that we have somebody smoking a cigar at, I guess, probably a bus stop. I actually don't see a bus stop sign here, but I'm going to assume that these people are probably gathered here at some kind of transit stop. And so this guy is smoking, and these people are a bit perturbed at the fact that he is smoking. So here we have a dialogue between a turist and a переводчик, a tourist and a translator.
Что они хотят от меня?
Вероятно, им очень нравится ваша сигара.
Я никому ее не дам, она только моя.
Конечно, но, может быть, вам следует курить ее в другом месте.
Мне вполне комфортно и здесь.
Вы видите, как людям нравится эта сигара. Думаю, они не в состоянии контролировать себя от радости.
Ладно, может быть, вы правы. Пойду курить в другое место.
Best dialogue. So there's a tourist who obviously doesn't speak the local language here, and a переводчик who is translating for him. So the tourist asks,
Что они хотят от меня?
what do they want from me? The translator answers,
Вероятно, им очень нравится ваша сигара.
вероятно, verily, they really like, or they are very pleased by your cigar.
Я никому ее не дам.
I will not give it to anyone.
Она только моя.
It's only mine.
Конечно,
Of course.
но, может быть, вам следует курить ее в другом месте.
Но, может быть, вам следует курить ее в другом месте. But maybe you could smoke her, the cigar being feminine, you could smoke her in another place.
Мне вполне комфортно и здесь.
I am completely comfortable here.
Вы видите, как людям нравится эта сигара.
You see how much people like this cigar.
Думаю, они не в состоянии контролировать себя от радости.
I think they do not have the strength to control themselves with joy.
Ладно, может быть, вы правы. Пойду курить в другое место.
Okay, maybe you are right. I will go and smoke in another place. This is clearly what has happened here. These people like the guy's cigar so much that they want to steal it from him, and they just can't control themselves with joy at the experience of being in the vicinity of his cigar. And so I guess he's worried that they're going to steal it from him, and says, "Oh, I better go and smoke somewhere else because otherwise people might want to take my cigar because they like it so much." Yes, that is certainly what happened. Okay. So here we have constructions of blah, blah, blah. So может быть and не может быть. Quite simply, maybe and not maybe. So maybe and can't be. В состоянии and не в состоянии. So basically, basically cannot. And вполне and не вполне, quite and not quite. Следует and не следует. How do they translate these here? To express recommendations. Okay, so it's recommended to you and it's not recommended to you. Okay. Sila is strength, so posilam, and nie v silach, so I have the strength to do something or I don't have the strength to do something. Вероятно is like probably, verily, and невероятно is the opposite, probably not. Okay. And again, here are the, I'm not going to discuss these, I'm just going to scroll through these. You can read them as you wish or not. It is your decision, folks. You decide how much you read. I realize this is a lot to read, and that's why I am not going to read all this now, sorry. Remember the idiom, невероятно, но факт. Improbable, but it's a fact. Okay. And now we have a bunch of things to fill in here. Once again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we have 10 possibilities to fill in these blanks. Let's get started. Извините, я something понял ваш вопрос. Что вы хотите? So, excuse me, I understood your question. What did you want, or what do you want? I'm going to assume this is не в поле. I didn't quite understand your question. What do you want? Думаю, ей something сделать эту работу за день. Да, она может ее сделать. So I think she does this work in one day. Yes, she can do that, or she can do it. So ей по силам, she is in the strength, she has the strength, she is of the strength to do this work in one day. Тебе something так много говорит по телефону. Шеф думает, что ты совсем не работаешь. So you so much talk on the telephone, the boss thinks that you don't work at all. So I guess here they're saying it's not recommended. Right, не следует. Тебе не следует так много говорить по телефону. So basically, in English, you'd say you shouldn't. Yeah, in English, you'd say you shouldn't, which basically means, in my opinion, I'm recommending to you that you don't talk so much on the telephone. It's not an obligation. I'm not putting any kind of command, or I'm not giving you an order. Just saying I don't think you should. Just my personal advice. Ты уже взрослый и something может решать свои проблемы сам. So you are already grown up, or you're already an adult or an adult, and something can decide your own problems yourself, or solve your own problems yourself. I think they're looking here for fullness. So you are already an adult and are quite capable of solving your own problems yourself. Okay, fair enough. Очень something конференция состоится уже в этом месяце, но точно мы еще не знаем. Very something conference transpires or occurs already in this month. But exactly, we still don't know. Okay, so I guess they're saying it's very likely. So, вероятно. Очень вероятно конференция состоится. So, it's very likely that the conference will take place in this month, but we still don't know for sure. Никто something мне помочь. So nobody helps me. Or I guess не в силах. Again, double negative. Nobody is not in the strength to help me. Nobody has the strength to help me, but here it's literally nobody not in strength me help. Okay. К сожалению, я сейчас something ответить на ваш вопрос. Так как у меня нет информации. Перезвоните минут через 10. So, unfortunately, I now can't answer your question, so не в состоянии. Unfortunately, I'm now not in a position to answer your question because I don't have the information. Call me in 10 minutes. Это просто something, он уехал отдыхать и ничего мне не сказал об этом. So it's simply blank space. He just went on vacation and didn't tell me anything about it. Okay. So I guess невероятно. So it's like it's just improbable. It's just, I guess it's just like it's unbelievable. I think what he means is it's unbelievable, inconceivable. But yeah, so the word is невероятно. It's just inconceivable. He just went on vacation and didn't tell me anything about it. Okay, наша команда something решит самые сложные задачи. So our team, команда is not command but team. Our team solve the most difficult situations or challenges, problems. So our team is in the ability. So our team is in a position to solve even the most difficult conundrums. Okay, and finally, врач говорит, что для того, чтобы сохранить здоровье, something есть больше овощи. So врачи, plural of doctors, so doctor, plural of doctor, so doctors say that for in order to stay healthy, it's necessary to eat more vegetables. Or I guess here it's recommendable. It's recommended to eat more vegetables. There you go. Следует есть больше овощи. It's recommended to eat more vegetables. Okay, that was that. All right, exercise number 4. This one now just has 4 possibilities that we can fill in. Вероятно, невероятно, может быть, and не может быть. So, what do we have here? Этого something у нас опять новый начальник. Второй за последний месяц. So, this... Oh. I would have said невероятно, like it's unbelievable, but apparently they're looking here for не может быть. Этого не может быть. This is impossible. We have, again, a new boss. This is already the second one in the last month. Ну, something у меня будет свободное время сегодня вечером. Еще не знаю. So, еще не знаю. I don't know yet, so I guess that means maybe. It's possible, don't know yet. Ну, может быть, у меня будет свободное время сегодня вечером. Well, maybe I will have free time this evening. I don't know yet. Извините, это не Сергей. Something вы ошиблись номером. Sorry, this is not Sergey. Something you made a mistake with the number. So, I guess, okay, that must be then вероятно. Probably you dialed the wrong number, right? Oh, no, actually, it looks like they're looking for может быть. I mean, I would say вероятно. I mean, if you're expecting to reach Sergey and you didn't, then probably you dialed the wrong number. But no, they're looking for maybe you dialed the wrong number. Maybe you made a mistake with the number. Okay. Кто знает, something через несколько лет мы станем совершенно чужими людьми. So who knows? Something in a few years or in some years we will become completely strangers? Okay. Well, anyway, in the blank goes может быть. Who knows? Maybe in some years we'll be strangers. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me, but what do I know? Это абсолютно something, чтобы человек так изменился всего за год. So it's absolutely something that a person so much changes in 1 year. I guess here it's невероятно, not necessarily impossible, but incredible. It's absolutely incredible that a person changes so much in 1 year. Incredible, incroyable. У тебя something деловой встречи, потому что сегодня суббота. So you have деловой встречи, a business meeting, because today is Saturday. Theoretically, I think that it is possible to have business meetings on Saturday, but okay. No one asked me. So yeah, you cannot. It cannot be. Не может быть. У тебя не может быть. So you can't just have a business meeting because today is Saturday. Okay. Something это и есть наш новый секретарь. So something and 8 our new secretary. No, not yes, but yeast. Okay, then I guess it's just может быть. So может быть. So maybe this is our new secretary. Okay, pretty straightforward. Something мне нужно найти какое-нибудь хобби. Мне очень скучно. Something I need to find some kind of hobby. I am very bored. So again, I think it's just может быть. Maybe I need to find some kind of hobby. I'm very bored. That's right. If you're very bored, you need to find some kind of hobby. Something, чтобы в городе нигде не продавали цветы. Something that in the city nowhere are sold flowers. So I guess, yeah, не может быть. It can't be that there's, in the whole city, there's nowhere that sells flowers. And finally, something no fact. We saw this, didn't we? Невероятно no fact. There we go. Improbable, but fact. Они все-таки поженились. They, after all, got married, or they got married after all. So, improbable, but fact, they got married after all. Okay, or despite everything. All right, here's exercise number 5. This is the last exercise of this lesson. What do we have here? So, we need to... Okay, I see. So the red text here is kind of synonyms. I need to find synonyms to put in here. Я думаю, что ты уже something взрослый. We had this before, didn't we? So this is вполне, which means quite. So I don't think this is quite a synonym. Достаточно means enough. Вполне means quite. So, but yeah, okay. I think you're quite adult, or I think you are adult enough. I think you're quite adult enough to. The ending here is also a bit different. Last time it said you're quite adult enough to solve your own problems. Here it says you're adult enough to answer for your words and actions, or be responsible for your words and actions. Okay. All right. Абсолютная фантастика, absolutely fantastical. So это something, но наша бабушка выиграла в лотерею €1 000 000. Ooh, it's, I guess this is невероятно. I'm just going to copy it from here. It's unbelievable, but our babushka, our grandmother, won in the lottery €1 million. euro being the going English plural. Some people say euros, but that's actually wrong. Они something решит проблемы компании. So, they cannot solve the problems of the company. I guess then that means they are not in the strength. Where was not in the strength? Не в силах. Они не в силах. They are not in the strength to solve the problems of the company. Шеф something доволен результатами нашей работы. So the boss не совсем, so not entirely satisfied with the results of our work. So I guess that would be не вполне, not quite. Where is it? Here. Не вполне. Шеф не вполне доволен результатами нашей работы. The chef is, or the boss is not quite satisfied with the results of our work. Думаю, Марку еще раз говорить с детьми. I think, okay, нужно. So I think Mark needs to talk to the children. Needs once again another time to speak with the children. Нужно. I mean, they're not quite the same thing. To say that something is necessary is not the same as saying it's recommended. But I guess in English it's like should. So the person is saying, I think Mark should once again speak with the children. All right. Something, возможно, у него будет время завтра вечером. So it could be that he will have time tomorrow evening. So I guess возможно then is может быть. Может быть. Where is может быть? Here is может быть. Этого просто something не бывает. So, I'll just go ahead and say не может быть. Это просто не может быть. It simply can't be. And isn't this just может быть again? Because it's again возможно. So, может быть, ваша страховая премия составит $2000 США. So, it could be that your insurance premium will amount to $2,000 US, $2,000 US, okay? Prices for things like insurance are often measured in US dollars in Russia because long-term investments like that, the ruble is just not seen as sufficiently stable a currency. You might make money in rubles but still lose money overall if the ruble sinks in value. So for investments and things in insurance and stuff like that, those things are often paid in US dollars because it's considered a more stable currency, which may be true somewhat. There may be some truth to that. Элеонора уверение, что something обсуждать свою личную жизнь с коллегами. So Eleonora, I guess Eleanor. Уверение, Eleanor is sure, что не нужно means it's not necessary, but I guess what they're looking for is не следует. It's not recommendable or you shouldn't. There we go. That was lesson 87. So Eleanor is sure that you shouldn't discuss your private life with colleagues. So you shouldn't discuss your private life with work colleagues. Okay. All right, that was it. That was lesson 87 about constructions of ability, recommendation, and various degrees of certainty. So exercise 1, this discussion about the heavy suitcase where both people changed their minds quite abruptly, apparently. This is dialogue number 2 about the people who so much wanted that guy's cigarette that they were just about to jump him for it. Here we have explanations, which I'm not going to go through again. These are the answers to exercise 3. These are the answers to exercise 4 and 5. And that was it. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been lesson 87. We'll see you next time for lesson 88. Until then, ta-ta and bye-bye for now.